Hello everybody, hello boxing fans, this is Im94 here to make a prediction video on the upcoming fight between champion Lucian Bute and challenger Froch. That fight's taking place in May. It's going to be in the Capital FM Arena in Nottingham, Froch's hometown, so clearly the ball's in his court for this one. Lucian Bute has been comfortable fighting at home in recent fights, but for this fight he's chosen to travel. I don't know whether Froch's promoter have made an offer that he couldn't refuse, or maybe he just wants to silence the haters or the doubters, but you know, who knows. So respect to Lucian Bute for taking this fight away from home. Before I go any further, before I make an official prediction on who I think is going to win the fight and how I think the fight's going to go, let me just start by pointing a few things out. And I just want to say that a lot of people are gonna have problems with what I'm gonna say here. You know, particularly I don't think the specific boxing fans who follow the sport will have a problem. It's mostly the fanatical fans, the nuthuggers of these two fighters, the guys who cannot take criticism for their favourite fighter. Remember, this is a homecoming fight for Froch. This is a homecoming fight. Like I said, the ball's in his court. You know, his promoter Eddie Hearn gets to run the show. Everything is going to be. The money's going to be on Froch for the win. You know, he's going to be selling the tickets at home. The stadium's going to be packed full of his fans. And often what you get with homecomings is, I need to be careful with my words here. I won't call it fixed. I'll say a predetermined decision. I believe if this fight goes to the cards, if Froch makes any kind of account of himself, you know, if he makes the fight competitive, whatever, he'll get the decision no matter what. So, you know, I would not bet on Lucian Bute to get a decision in this fight. He's perfectly capable of outboxing Froch. Well, politics get in the way of that. So, yeah, I'm actually going to make a prediction for who I think is going to win the fight. I believe, putting the hometown advantage aside, I believe the bet in terms of boxing ability. I've looked at both of these fighters, I've followed their careers for a while. I think in terms of boxing ability, not speed, not power, I would just say in terms of boxing ability, Lucian Bute is the better technical boxer of the two. I believe that he seems to be a much more classy boxer. He seems to know the angles a lot better than Froch does. His punches seem to be more well placed. You know, he's definitely better defensively. He's much more elusive than Froch. I mean, they both have the low guard style, but Lucian Bute has very good movement. He's very elusive, and he's much faster than Froch. That's another thing that I believe is going to be his advantage. His hand speed and his foot speed too. The guy moves like a welterweight. You know, so much of it was made of Andre Durrell and Andrew Ward's speed. Well, I think Lucian Bute is almost as fast as those guys. You know, he's terrifically fast for a super middleweight. Another advantage I think he has over Froch is his conditioning. I think he's a much higher volume puncher than Froch. I believe he's better conditioned. And another thing I think that he has better is his balance. He seems to have much better balance in the ring when he's composed. The advantages I would say Froch has is he's more battle hardened. You know, he's the physically tougher of the two. Now Froch's not underrated him. He's a technically gifted boxer. He's got a very good jab. He likes to keep his opponents on the end of punches. But when he's up against the guy who can move, who's not going to stand in front of him the way that Arthur Abraham did, if he's got a guy who's going to move and a guy who can go to the body and be aggressive at times, I don't think Froch knows what to do. I don't think he has that kind of mindset. I think he's a one-trick pony, to say the least. You know, I think that's a major flaw that the guy has. And another thing that I think is overrated about the guy is his mental toughness. I believe he's the kind. Now he is a mentally tough guy, but I believe he's the kind of guy where you can break his will and being. You know, if you get on the inside, if you take his heart easily, if you make him believe that he cannot win, he will fold, just like anybody does. We saw that recently against Ward. Ward got in close and bullied Froch for 12 rounds, dominated the fight. I couldn't give Froch 2 rounds in the fight. I don't know what the 115, 112 score was about, but you know, like I said, politics run boxing. So yeah, I'm predicting Lucian Bute to win the fight. But I would not be surprised if Froch gets a gift decision in this fight. I'm going to keep the video short and simple. I don't want to go into too much analysis. I don't want to be waffling on with a load of crap. That's my prediction. Lucian Bute to win the fight, whether it's by stoppage or points. I don't know. I think both are possible, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to get a points win in Nottingham, which is just something that I'll point out anyway. This is him at 9-4. Good night.